Again.
Again, Excerpt 23. It is written, "And the children of Israel sighed from the work, etc., and their cry went up." It is so because at that time they came into a state of despair from the work. It is as one who pumps into a punctured bucket. He pumps all day, but does not have a drop of water to slake his thirst. So were the children of Israel in Egypt. Everything they built was promptly swallowed in its place in the ground, as our sages said. Similarly, one who has not been rewarded with the Creator's love, all that he has done in his work on purifying the soul the day before is as though completely burned the next day. And each day and each moment he must start anew, as though he has not done a thing in his entire life. Then the children of Israel sighed from the work, for they saw that evidently they were unfit to ever produce anything by their own work. This is why their sigh and prayer were complete, as it should be. And this is why their cry went up, since the Creator hears the prayer, and He only awaits a wholehearted prayer.
So we need to see ourselves, one, that we are yearning for the love of the Creator. So we need to depict to ourselves, what does it mean to love the Creator? Two, can we reach this state where we love Him? If not, what is hindering us from reaching that love? And what can we ask Him to do to help us in that, so that we will want to love Him, so much so that in the request to love Him, it will be called man, He will not turn us down. So then we have at least 5 states here. We can elaborate them even more. So how do we do it? Go ahead. It's a workshop. How do we, from our goal to reach the love of the Creator, how do we reach a state where we can activate Him, obligate Him to help us, so that we will reach love, and inside that love we will carry out that action of bestowal towards Him? Go ahead. This whole little chain, it's already ahead of us.
Love. If, first of all, there must be the love of the created beings, the love of friends, and only after that, the love of God, what do I learn from the love of friends in order to come to the love of God? Seemingly there is something there without which I cannot ever achieve the love of God. So what do we learn from the love of friends? That without that thing we cannot achieve the love of God. What's the difference between them? That necessitates the love of friends comes first, and only later the love of God. It's not because there's a vessel and this vessel is shattered. This is the reason why the vessel was shattered in the first place. It was shattered because we are in it, or in it there are such conditions that when they're met we can achieve the love of God. The love of God is the goal. That's where we need to get, as He loves us. Then we will have adhesion with Him. But it's impossible to achieve adhesion with Him. Seemingly there's a problem, right? How can I achieve adhesion with Him? Therefore, I, Adam HaRishon, needs to go through the shattering and through loving all of my fragments to come to love for them. By that, I meet the conditions for the love of God. Why? Why is it impossible to do directly? Please, go ahead.